Hello everybody, Mailman here from Goat Productions. 3 more coyotes last night. Went to the night vision. I want to get you some night vision footage. ATN XSight LTV 5x15 with the Coyote Reaper XXL from Predator Tactics. I am hearing a lot of coyotes on my property that I hog hunt, deer hunt on. Went down, sighted the 300 blackout in, and because I was there so early in the daylight, I wanted to work my way out. The howling starts back there, and then they go about 1,500 yards to the fields later in the night. What I normally do is I slide in later and hit the fields. Well, I want to start to try and hit them in my property in the back first. Got down there, worked a couple groups. I'm going to go back down tonight and try that area. But I moved out to the fields, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Get out there, and I'm just in my low stages. Whines, whimpers, a little bit of opening calling, just in case there's anything close. About 10 o'clock, here come a female in. Came right across the field, right at me, good video. And there's some low areas there where there's some water. That coyote came right in, took a drink of water, and I dropped it right there for the first one. Now I bump up my aggression a little bit. I have a female out in the field, down, went and got her, brought her back. And I know that the males are going to be coming. There's a female out there, man, them males are going to be coming. So I start to raise my calling. Lonely female interrogation howl, still hitting those whines and whimpers every once in a while. And behind me, I catch a male coming up through the timber. The good thing about behind me is the cows were in there recently, and they keep all the vegetation low or gone. So there's nothing in there. There's very few branches low. They're rubbing on trees, breaking those lower branches. So night vision is very usable in that woodlot behind me. Couple little videos we're going to throw in here. I see that male moving down through there. Now, when coyotes are down there in the woods, I don't like to keep my light on the whole time when I'm moving. That's throwing a lot of shadows. I just don't want them to see those shadows. So that thermal scanner comes in to play here. I'm looking with the thermal scanner, and I'm moving and waiting. Comes out there in an opening, the male does, and I turn on the light, and I make one of my mailman mistakes. When I turn that light on and I get on it, I shoot, the recoil makes me turn the light off again. So the video here you're going to see, I shoot the coyote, drop it, but I turn that light off and I turn it back on, and it's down for that second one. Happens to me a couple times. I got to pull my hand out of there. So we got 2 down. We got another male down. Wait a little bit longer, go down and get it, get some pictures, and I just stay in the same area. And now they just start to get active on their own, and they're starting to howl everywhere. And to my left, there's an area that I've hunted before, but there's 2 over there, man, that are just, they seem to be really aggressive. There's some barks in there, and there's just a higher volume. It's just an older, sounds like an older coyote. May not be, but it sounds like one. So what I have on my remote is you always want to have it on your presets just in case. So what I go to is to an alpha female. I got nothing to lose. I'm going to try it out. I throw an alpha female out there, and then they're responding back. Another group starts to, and they're just, it was crazy last night, all the sounding back and forth, all the vocals. So I'm sitting there, and then I throw out another one that I have on there. Let's see what we bring up here. Lone yodeler. So you want to sit there and you want to go through your calls, and this one has some barks in it, and it just seems to be really an aggressive howl, groups of howls mixed in with some barks. And we're going back and forth. And that's what I love about breeding season now is you have the back and forth now, not just the howls and stuff like that, but they're barking at you. They are just getting really aggressive. And I'm watching behind me, and then one backdoors me really quickly, really close to me. Comes out there, makes a loop, gets too close to the collar actually before I can swing on it. Makes a loop and goes around me and makes a big circle. And then I actually watch it go out there. I throw some calls at it, and I'm just watching it stand in the woodlot, and it's listening and trying to decide to come in or not. It knows something's up. I wait there a little bit longer, and maybe 20 minutes later, just shut her down for a while, and then I see him sneaking back around back behind me. I leave that collar up there, and I back down that hill. I know the loop that he made last time. I'm going to try to cut him off. So I slide down there, back behind me. I can still turn that collar on top of that hill, but I come down there, and you're going to see he comes down into an opening in that bottom. there is an old road. There's a road cut through there, and he comes right into that opening, and I spin him. He runs in there about 20 yards, and I drop my third one. Seen a couple other ones way out there. We'll throw some video up there. I mean, we're talking 300, 400, 500 yards out there that I didn't even go after. I'm just going to save them for next time. There's just so many on this area, moving on this area right now. They get out into this fields, they bed down, the females come out there, just like my last time. They bed down, and then the males cruise through and find those females. So I'm staying on it. Hit it last night with the night vision. I don't know what we're going to do tonight. We'll go down there and see how the weather is and all that, but I'm going to bring you some more. It's hot right now in South Carolina if you can get out there. February is a great month to get out there, breeding season for coyotes. Stay tuned for more.